Hey guys, it's Z here back with another tutorial and I hope you guys are doing great. So guys, today we will learn how to make these nulls in CapCut. They are quite messed up, but I guess they work with CapCut. So yeah, let's begin. So first of all, as you can see on screen that I have already made these clips just to show you guys that after adjusting all of these keyframes and all, your clip will look something like this. And make sure that if you are doing this null, firstly, you should make the clip in 4:3 ratio so that we have more space and it is wide. And talking about these PNGs, clouds, and the background, I have made them myself. And if you guys want them, I have them on my Discord server, so you guys can get them from there. And if you want to know how to make these PNGs, it is quite simple. We have these cutouts and then we have this cloud cutout as well. Firstly, you have to just simply add your cutout. It can be any character. Just add it here and make sure that your ratio is the main ratio which you use for the edit. For me, I have added 890 x 1080. That works for me. That is the same ratio that I used. Firstly, you have to adjust your cutout, like make it small and make it go a little bit up so that it can be in the center like this. And if it is not in center, you can also crop it. As you can see on screen that I cropped it first and then now it's in center. Then you have to add this cloud PNG above and adjust it like me. And there you go, you are done making these. If you want to do any further enhancement in it, like adding adjustment layers, shade or anything, you can do that and just simply export it as PNG. So I have already done all of these. I'm going to switch back to 4:3 ratio and let's start it from the scratch. So first things first, after marking your beats, what you have to do is add the background. And now here you have to simply untick this uniform scale option and then adjust your background according to the screen ratio. Like I expanded it a bit so that it can fit the ratio. Once you finish that, now start adding the cutouts that you made. Like for the first one, make it of 4 beats. Then for the next one, it should be only on 3 beats like this right above it. And then so on for the next 2 beats as well. And now comes the main thing in this null. We have to start giving them the keyframes. Firstly, you have to go to the first cutout, add a scale keyframe and X and Y keyframe there, and then go to the next beat. And here what you have to do is adjust it at the top and reduce its size a little bit, like around 66, and then make it go to the top like this. You guys just need to follow the same steps as I'm doing here, because if you mess up a little bit, it will be quite difficult for you. And at the starting, as you can see, I made it a bit zoomed in so that it zooms out and then goes up like that. Then for the next cutout, add keyframes there too. Then make it go to the right side like this and give it a little bit of zoom, just like that. Now go to the next beat and make this one's size a bit small, back to 66. Or you can keep it at 70 if you want to like make it a little bit bigger than the first one. Then move it up like that. Then for the next cutout, what you have to do is split it at the first keyframe. And then at the starting, you have to like make it a bit big like this. Then for the next keyframe, just make it go small, that it should be smaller than the cutout that is above it, and make it move to the left side, just like that. So now as you can see that it goes back in the first clip and then moves to the left side. So for the next one, what you have to do is the same as we did before. You have to like increase its size first, give it the keyframes, increase its size, and then make it move a little bit to the left side like this. Now for the next beat, just make it small and then adjust it according to the screen, like it should be in center right here. Then for the lower two cutouts, you have to split them here, and then you have to increase their size and adjust their XY values at the starting like this. Then go to the next beat and make this one small and make it go a bit to the right side and a little bit up diagonally like this. And you can adjust the first cutout that is at the top right here, just like me. Then for the lower one, you have to do the same. At the starting, make its scale up. Then at the next beat, make it smaller than the second cutout and make it go a little bit down just like this. And if you think that the first cutout is not coming diagonally, you can make it go a little bit down at the starting, just like that, so you can get this movement. Now just the last cutout remains, so just simply select all of these clips and split them at the ending. like this. Then for the last cutout at the top, make it a bit large like this, around 140 scale. That will be good enough. Then move it to the right side and a little bit down. Then at the ending, adjust its size, make it small and move it back up, just like that. Then for the other cutouts, just follow the same as me. For this lower one, make its size a bit larger at the starting, then go to the ending and make it smaller. Make sure that it's smaller than the one above it. Then move it to the left side like this. And for the upper one, you can adjust it back, like make it a bit more close like that. Then for the third one, as same as before, you have to increase its size at the starting. Then go at the ending and make it smaller than the second cutout and move it a little bit down like this. Then for the last one, exactly the same. You have to increase its size at the starting, then go at the ending and you have to reduce its size again and move it a bit closer to the second cutout like that. And our keyframing is done here right now. As you can see that they move in those directions. If we have to change anything, we can do that later on because we will compound clip it and give them zooms. But for now, we will do the background first. So you have to add keyframes of X and Y at the second beat, then go at the next one. And here, as you can see that it is moving diagonally up. So here you have to make it move up like that. Then for the next one in the opposite direction, like this. And then at the ending, just make it go a little bit down and a bit to the left side, like that. If you think you made it go a bit more down, you can adjust it and keep it a little bit up, but that all depends upon you. And if the background is like not filling up the ratio, you can adjust its size, like height, so that it fits up the ratio. And once you are done with that, now it comes the graph. And these are the most time taking part because, we can't actually copy paste the graphs. So here what you have to do is simply give graph to the second keyframe and make it go all the way straight and a little bit up like this. As you can see, it is a bit diagonal. Then give graph to the first keyframe and make it as close as possible and a little bit down like that. And this is the same graph which I will repeat in X, in Y, and in all the other clips, also including the BG. So I'll just speed it up all right now so we can get to the next part. Okay, so this was the last graph that I did. And here you guys can see that our keyframing is done on all of this. We just have to give zoom to the background. So for that, what you have to do is simply select your background and make it a compound clip and split it on all 4 beats, just like this. Now select the first one, and here you have to add scale keyframes, 1 keyframe at the starting, 1 at the ending, and at the starting, make it a bit zoomed in. I kept it at 180. Then repeat the same graph as I taught you before. Give graph to the second keyframe and make it go all the way straight. Then for the first one and make it go a little bit down. Now from here, just select all of these and copy and paste on all the other backgrounds, just like this. And now here you can see that we added the zoom to the background as well. Now we have to select all of these and press Alt and G to compound clip them. And now just simply change your ratio to the main, which you are using. And here comes the keyframe part. Firstly, you have to add an scale and X and Y keyframe at the starting, then go to the next beat, then go 1 frame to the left and add X and Y and scale keyframe there. Then go at the starting and change the scale to 800. Then go to the next keyframe and adjust its size so that your cutout can fit well in it, like this. Then go to the next beat and add scale and X and Y keyframe there and change scale's value to 800 again. Now go to the next one and move 1 frame to the left and reduce its size and adjust it according to your next cutout, just like this. You can zoom it out as much as you want, but I would say that keep it around 270 or 290 and adjust its X and Y like that. Then go to the next beat and change it back to 500 and add X and Y key from there. Then for the next one, repeat the same. You have to go to that beat and move one frame to the left and change its size and adjust its X and Y keyframe. Then at the beat, change it back to 500 and add an X and Y keyframe. Then at the last, just adjust it back and reduce its size so that you can make it fit well to your next cutout, just like this. If you think you zoomed out too much, you can just zoom in back again, like adjust it according to your cutouts. So I just adjusted them back like that. Now you're done with the keyframes. You just have to give them graph. And here, if you guys don't want to like do the graph again and again, I have a little bit tip for you because we did the same for 800 and 2 beats and 500 for 2 beats. So you have to give them the same graph as we did before. Add a graph to the second keyframe, make it go all the way straight. Then for the first keyframe, make it go a bit down like this. Now from here, you can just simply select both of these keyframes and paste it on the next beat after removing these other two keyframes. Now, if you are thinking that we change the size, we can do that later on. Firstly, just do the graphs and copy paste them on other beats. And for the X and Y, you guys have to do them manually because we just don't have that thingy in CapCut that we can copy paste the graphs. And once you are done with the graphs, your clip will look somewhat like this now. And as for the last beat, the last cutout was going a bit to top corner. So I just went inside the compound clip and made it go a little bit down so that it fixes that. And here you guys might be thinking that it is quite messed up because we copy pasted the keyframes. So the zooms are exactly the same as it were in the first graphs. So for that, we have to adjust the values manually. Just go to the third beat like here and go one frame to the left. And here, as you can see that it is messing up the X and Y too. So I adjusted that and I also reduced its size. Same issue was for the last beat, so I adjusted that as well. I reduced the scale, and yeah, that is it. It's done there. And then for the second beat as well. Once you finish adjusting them, just render your whole timeline, and there you go. As you can see that the null is done. Rest is just the CC composition and a lot of different other effects. If you guys want to add, that will make it better. So that was it for today's tutorial. See you guys in another video. If you guys liked this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below on what should I make the next tutorials. Bye bye.